Okay, here we go. Directions. This is the matching part. You're going to match each item in column A with the items in column B. Write the correct answers in the blank. You probably have a Scantron that you want to put the letters on, okay? So do this on your Scantron. Column A, here are the words: cottage industry, monsoons, cast, subcontinent, jute. Those are the words. Number 1, plant fiber used in making burlap bags, rope, and carpet backing. What is that? Is it cottage industry, monsoons, cast, subcontinent, or jute? Number 2, home or village based industry involving family members of all ages. Number 3, large landmass that is part of another continent but distinct from it. 4, social class based on a person's ancestry. Remember, we did a little simulation of this with the wristbands. And then 5, seasonal winds. Here are the words again: cottage industry, monsoons, cast, subcontinent, jute. If you're unsure, do the ones that you know for sure and then go back and do process of elimination, okay? The second part of this is multiple choice. Here's your directions. In the blank at the left, write the letter of the choice that best completes the statement or answers the question. Again, we're going to put these answers on our Scantron. Number 6, about 80% of Indians practice what? Sikhism, Christianity, Hinduism, or Buddhism? What is their religion? 7, of India's 18 official languages, the most widely used language is Asian, Hindi, English, or French. Which one is used the most in India? Which language? Number 8, the Ganges River begins in the Himalaya and flows through the Ganges Plain to the A, Bay of Bengal, B, Arabian Sea, C, Indian Ocean, D, Red Sea. So where does the Ganges River begins in the Himalaya and flows through the Ganges Plain to what? Okay, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, or Red Sea. Number 9, India's climate is influenced by the monsoons and the A, Himalayas, B, Deccan Plateau, C, Ganges Plain, D, Vindhya Mountains. India's climate is influenced by what? Okay. And then number 10, India's population is closest to which of these numbers? 261 million, 119 million, 989 million, or 1 billion? Population closest to which of these numbers in India? Okay. That's the first section there. If you got any questions, you raise your hand. All right. Now, I have given you an additional paper. All right. And it probably has this graph on it, and it has the questions for that graph. So we're going to look at this graph here, and we're going to answer those questions according to this graph. All right, it's got some percentages here, and it shows you the names here, and it's kind of coordinated with which name goes where on this graph. If you see the different designs, it shows you the name. So look at those questions, and then we're going to answer the questions based on this graph. And if you need me to come and read these to you, you raise your hand, and I'll be right over there, okay? Because everybody's working at a different pace. Okay. And that's 11 through 13. So that's 11, 12, and 13. Those 3 questions go to this graph, okay? And then here we are for the rest of the quiz, okay? I'm going to use the document below, and I'm going to read this to you, and then we're going to answer the questions, okay? So listen up. First, the Vietnam War was not a civil war, nor a South Vietnamese insurgency, which means uprising. Second, our motives for helping the South Vietnamese were moral. We wanted to prevent a small democracy from being subjugated, which means controlled, by a communist state by force of arms. The United States wanted no territory in Vietnam. None of its scarce resources and no military bases there. And this was written by Philip Davidson Jr., a veteran of World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. So, according to Davidson, the Vietnam War was not, okay, here's the key word, not a civil war, a dangerous war, a lengthy war, or an unpopular war. Okay, according to him, it was not what? And listen, go up here and reread what I just read, okay? We're pulling that information from this text. Number 15, what was the goal of the Vietnam War according to Davidson? All right. A, to put down an uprising. B, to gain territory in the country. C, to save democracy in the country. D, to supply arms to a communist state. Again, if you need to go back and reread what I read, please feel free to do so, okay? Number 16, according to Davidson, what did the United States not want from the Vietnam War? A, territory. B, peace. C, settlement. D, fairness. What did the United States not want from the Vietnam War? And again, if you need to go back up here, here it is. You can pause, reread it, then come back to 16. All right. 17. During the Vietnam War, the United States were helping which portion of Vietnam? All right. A, north. B, east. C, south. D, west. Okay. And pay attention to these letters here because they've changed. Up here it went A, B, C, D. Now it's going A, B, C, D. So pay close attention. So during the Vietnam War, the United States were helping which portion of Vietnam? A, north. B, east. C, south. D, west. And again, if you need to, I'll go back up here or you can pause it and reread it if you need to, okay? 18. Philip Davidson was not a veteran of which war? Philip Davidson was not a veteran to which war? A, World War II. B, Korean. C, Vietnam. D, World War I. Which one was he not a veteran of? And again, you can go right up here and look at it again. Okay. 19. Philip Davidson was from which country? A, Korea. B, United States. C, Vietnam. D, Germany. Which country was Philip Davidson from? And I'll go right up there again. Okay. And then last one. Looking back at the fourth line of the passage, the phrase force of arms best refers to what? A, weapons. B, hugs. C, nonviolence. D, direction. What does the word force of arms refer to? And I would go back up here, and here it is right here, and I would start this sentence and read this sentence all the way through and try to get a clear understanding of what it was referring to, okay? And that's going to conclude our quiz on India in our South Asia unit. If you got any questions, raise your hand. Thank you.